So the last couple days, I know I haven't really posted much of a video. It was rough. Yeah, as you guys know, Brian, also known as Yote Slayer for you guys on his channel, has passed away. He was my best friend, someone who I was close with. I knew him in person. I spent the week with him one time at an event with my sister for a week, and honestly, it's rough, you know. It's really rough. It's hard to accept it and take what happened. It's hard to believe what happened. I'm hanging in there for those who are wondering how I'm feeling. It's really hard. He was really my best friend, honestly. Like I said, I knew him in person. He was close, and at the time as well, we were dating for a long while, and things, I wouldn't say things got complicated. Nothing got complicated or things turned out bad. He still, at the time, felt that he had feelings for his ex, which was understandable. I respected it, and we still stayed as close and best friends. We stayed really close friends, and every day we would message each other and stuff. And no, I remember the last words he told me and stuff, that it was him who mainly pushed me to college. It was him who mainly kept pushing me, saying, "You have the skills and stuff, and I really want you to go to college." He kept pushing me, even that there was times when we were in a call or talking in a conversation, and he would post me links of colleges, that's around his place at the time, and colleges around my area, and he was very supportive, very helpful, everything. It's not easy. I'm gonna say it's not easy. At first I thought it was a joke of what happened, and then I recognized other family members of his and stuff started saying it's the truth and stuff, and I got in contact with one of his close friends, and who he was currently dating at the time. And for you guys who are wondering, I'm not jealous of her or anything. I got to know her. I text messaged her, spoke with her, everything. She's a very nice woman, and honestly, no matter what would have happened, even after when we were dating, I always said if he was to find another girl or to be back with his ex, I would be so happy for him and supportive, because as a best friend and stuff, I want to be there for him. Unfortunately, I can't make it to the funeral. The funeral's on Monday. How do I say it? I don't have the money for the flight or anything of that. I can't make it. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to say, honestly, that it truly, kind of like breaks my heart in a way, because I still had feelings for him despite what happened, like of us deciding to stay as best friends and stuff. I still had feelings for him, and even though he was with someone else after a while, I was happy for him. I really was. And the fact that she contacted me and we were talking and stuff, she was really a nice woman. And there is a message that she told me. She said, the first thing she told me was, "Brian always kept talking about you and spoke highly of you. He always appreciated the things you did for him, and says you are an amazing person." And when you hear that kind of thing, it's emotional. I know you guys must be wondering why I'm not crying and stuff. Trust me, I do, and I've cried. But at the same time, Brian would want us, to not, in a sense, whereas saying, "You guys, you'll pull through. I'm here for you, even though I'm not around. I'm here for you." And the way how, I sort of see death as is, the person's body may not be around, but their spirits will always stay around. And it's a true thing. I believe it's a true thing. And for those who are going to church Sunday or going, if you know who he is and stuff, light a candle for him and pray. For his family, condolences, everything. I remember the last words he told me when we were working together for the last few weeks, and I've been tweeting about this surprise, and we were working on this surprise together. I've made the designs, his logo, everything, thumbnails. I've worked with him, you know. He trusted me, you know, always going on his account, always going on ZSN, his emails. He trusted me with it. He told me himself personally, he says, I trust you. And it feels such an honor in a sense, you know. But the work that we were working on together it was the one wish that he wanted to give back to his subscribers. Really, like, I remember he was telling me, he was saying, like, in a message, he says, I want to give back to those subscribers for the support, thanking them, everything. And it was his wish to give back. And because I've worked with him and I've done the designs for him and stuff, I'm going to continue the project. And in memory of him and in honor of him, in the link in the description, you'll see a website directing to one of the designs that we wanted to get done on the t-shirt. My sister owns a printing company that does high quality shirts. And with this money that we are raising, we were planning to make a memorial out of him, and the rest of the money goes to his boys for college in the future, because his boys, they meant the world to him. And we spoke one time saying that if one day, he said, one day if I was to pass, I would want my money to go towards their college and everything. We talked about it one time. There's a lot of things that him and I talked about that he never spoke to anybody else about. And it kind of sucks that today, you know, I won't be able to talk to him anymore. The only way I'll be able to talk to him is in my sleep or something, you know, like, as, you know, to know that he's there for me. And because of him that I've known for years, it's because of him that changed me for who I am and helped me to where I got today. And yeah, it's difficult. The messages that his girlfriend sent me, that what he thought about me and stuff, it's unbelievable. And I'm doing everything I can to keep her company. Every time I'm asking how she's doing and everything, that I want to come visit, see the boys. She's giving me the address to send flowers and speak to the boys. I told her, said, talk to the boys, they know who I am, if you were wondering. They know who I am, you guys know that. And I was with the boys too during the week as well. I remember the last night we bought a whole bunch of fireworks. We were just like, you know what? Let's go in the field, buy a whole bunch of fireworks and light them up for the last night being here. And that's what we did. With the boys, with my sister, with him. We went on an open field and we started lighting fireworks like crazy. I even have videos. I have videos of us when we were at the event. Pictures of us. All kinds of things that I'm going to keep in memory and lift my head up and say, thank you, you know, to him. And that was the one thing, last goodbye was, I said thank you for everything. And the last thing he said to me before his passing was, Leah, you're amazing. You're an amazing artist, and I trust your creativity. And so, with the work that I've done for him, and the collaborations we did, I want to continue it for him. Guys, the support would be really appreciated. I hope you all have a good day. Another thing I want to point out, I really had to take a break right there. I didn't, you know, it was really rough to take it in. I even remember the times when, and I remember this clearly, and I'm never going to forget about it. He was the one who got me the telescope, who gave me his Xbox when he went around 151 and 1337. He gave me so many things that I didn't ask for, but he did it out of generosity. For me, my sister, and my family were devastated about this, and his family as well. I remember one time I was browsing around, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, I'm looking for telescopes because the closest thing to ever wanting to be an astronaut when I was a kid, you know, at least I can look at the stars." And he's like, "Oh." And I remember he was tweeting things like, "Guys, is there a link for a telescope and a case and all that stuff?" People were giving him links and everything. That's when I was like, what is this guy doing? It's so appreciative that he's helping me out and stuff, but that very night, he's like, "I have something for you." And I said, "What's that?" He's like, "I want to show you the stars." And he sent me a telescope and everything. And it's rough. So with that, I've been trying to use the telescope ever since. And now, of this passing, you know, every time I'm going to use that telescope, I'm going to find him in the sky, a star. So yeah, guys, it means a lot. You guys are supportive, everything with the t-shirts and all that. That's one of the designs for now, and the deadline for it is November 5th to pre-order. And as I said in the video, we're trying to make a memorial out of him and to put the money towards the boys' future college, because it's the perfect use for it. It's perfect for it. And I know his family, I know his boys, I know his girlfriend, I know them. Ryan and Ashley as well were in the accident. I knew who Ryan was in person as well. And Ashley, I didn't know who she was, but I was always told about her, how an amazing woman she was, and how him and Ryan were really good together. And I was happy for them. Honestly, like, I was happy for all of them. And when the accident happened, it was devastating. And like I said, when I would be at college or something, or, you know, happy about something because my life changed because of him, I'm gonna put my head up and say, "Thank you, Brian, for all of this," because he really was the one that changed my life. Yeah. So guys, if you want, these t-shirts are for limited only. This is one of the designs, the main logo I created for him a few years back. All the artwork and stuff that I did for him is originally belonged to me. That was for his channel and stuff, and I want to keep his legacy alive. So yeah, support it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.